My parents, just to stay young forever, have been using my blood every single day to transfuse themselves. In their eyes, my blood is worth more than gold. To achieve immortality, they cloned countless versions of me, and even bought a private island, planning to build their own biotech empire. I was adopted by them 10 years ago. Since then, I've been living by the remote seaside. For the past 10 years, I've never left the villa. I don't even have a single friend. They told me I had lupus, that my immune system was weak, and I wasn't allowed to go outside. Today is my birthday. To make me happy, they even arranged for a singer to send me wishes over a live call, but none of that satisfied me. I've already hit puberty. What I really want is to hang out with people my age. I want to breathe real air outside. My only friend is an AI on my tablet, but I've long grown tired of that virtual companion. One day, through the surveillance cameras, I saw a group of teenagers playing on the beach. Coincidentally, the house was full of guests. They were presenting their immortality technology project. While no one was paying attention, I snuck out, leaning on my cane, pale and fragile. People were scared of me, thinking I was contagious. But Mary didn't care. She warmly invited me to join them. Soon, my mother realized I was missing. Mary and I were brought back to the villa by security.
Oh, I can't believe you would be so stupid. You are immunocompromised. Do you want to die? This beach rat could have any number of diseases.
Okay, easy, lady.
But my father thought, maybe I could have a friend, as long as I stayed within the house. Soon enough, Mary was hired back with a high salary, but they underestimated her. After talking to me, she learned I was diagnosed with lupus at 6, and then adopted by them. She told all this to her brother. Her brother knew a doctor online. She told the doctor about the medication I was taking, but the doctor said, those weren't drugs for treating lupus. What's worse, long-term use could turn someone into a vegetable. Mary began to suspect that I had been lied to. Even though she didn't know why, she couldn't just watch me become a vegetable. So she prepared a dinner. After my mother and I finished eating, I started feeling dizzy, and my speech became slurred. When I woke up, I found myself in Mary's car. I was still wondering where my mother was. Mary told me she had put something in the food, and now she was taking me away. She tried to explain, but I couldn't think straight. All I felt was that she was a bad person.
You're fucking psycho.
Allie, stop!
Let me out.
That distracted Mary, and the car crashed into a truck. We both lost consciousness. We were taken to the hospital. The doctor discovered my blood type was extremely rare, with highly abnormal polymorphism, something usually only seen in people who've had multiple transfusions or autoimmune diseases. Soon, my father arrived at the hospital. He said I had a private medical team and didn't need hospital treatment, but I kept thinking about Mary. Even though she hurt me, I was more worried about her. So I called the hospital, and the person who answered was my attending doctor.
How is she?
She is in a coma. My question for you is, how are you? Did your medical team confirm my findings? I never heard back from your parents.
I don't know. What do you mean?
They didn't tell you?
That's when I finally realized I was never sick at all. I immediately went to confront my parents.
When were you planning on telling me I don't have lupus?
Honey, what happened? What's going on?
The doctor from the hospital said I was misdiagnosed.
Hey, wait, relax, honey. Take
He
a
should
breath.
not have called you.
I called him.
My mother quickly came up with an excuse. She said my medical records and blood samples had been sent to 5 specialists, and they all confirmed I had lupus. But I had already started to doubt them. They even sent people to follow the doctor and slashed his tires on the road.
Having some trouble there, friend?
Yeah, I got a stupid flat tire and don't know what I'm doing.
Well, let me give you a hand.
Thank you. You're officially my lifesaver.
I decided to prove it myself. I spat out the medicine and flushed it down the toilet. What shocked me was I only skipped 1 dose, and the very next day, I felt completely different. My appetite came back. My strength returned. I could even swim in the pool. At that moment, I decided I would never take those pills again. I flushed them all away, but soon, my body started acting up again. I felt weak, couldn't eat, and my mother looked satisfied. That's when I realized the drugs were mixed into my food, so every time I ate, I would go to the bathroom and throw it up. In front of them, I kept pretending to be sick, walking with a cane, only straightening my back once I got to the bathroom. I also noticed, every night, my mother would go to the massage room across the hall. There had to be a secret there. I tried to follow her, but the moment she walked in, when I pushed the door open, no one was inside. That's when I realized there was a hidden room. I found the mechanism, but it needed a password. I tried many times, and failed. Then suddenly, I remembered the day I was adopted. I went inside, and what I saw shocked me. The room was filled with blood bags, and they were lying there, receiving transfusions. I ran as fast as I could, but I was still caught. That's when I finally learned the truth. I didn't have lupus at all. It was drug-induced lupus. The symptoms, once you stop taking the drugs, your body slowly starts to recover, and my blood is extremely rare. It can keep people young. Just 10 grams of it can sell for $200,000. They wanted to use my blood to sell to the rich and make a fortune.
How old do you think I am?
I don't care.
57.
I'm 63.
And it's not from healthy eating, or clean living, or Botox. It's all because of your golden blood.